Hello everyone, Dino Don here again with a update on my W.A.R Corsair project. Seems we've had a nice break in the weather here for about the last week, been in the 60s and sunny. So I've been able to get out and do some more work on my flap system. As mentioned before, wasn't happy with my old design, so I've updated to a bell crank pushrod tube setup. So it's all ready to hooked up and working now. Just a few items to finish up here and there, but for the most part the flaps are now finished. Okay, as you know, there's three sections on a Corsair: the outboard, middle, and inboard section on each side. Now you can see here I went through a pushrod setup that pushes that particular flap there, and the inside and outside middle and flaps are run off of two push rods that go back into one bell crank, actuates them both at the same time. So now I've got everything wired up, hooked up, actuators in. Here's the other side, just missing the outer spars. I got a couple little assemblies in here. Push rods come in and out, and there's one that connects here. There's also the linear actuator motor. Hooks to this bracket here, is behind the seat. Another set of the push rod goes from here to the other side, and then this one goes to the outside. You turn on the master switch, is already on. The controls are on the stick, so as I push the right button, we'll see the flaps extend. Get an angle here where we can see them. There's limit switches in the actuator itself, so they stop automatically. That's roughly 30 plus degrees of flaps deflection. Left side and the right side. Everything's hooked up the same. And now you should be able to see the end of there's the end of the linear actuator that hooks up to the flap mechanisms there. Linear actuators you can find them all over eBay, made in China. They start about $40 and go up. This one here was a 4-inch stroke actuator, and I've readjusted the limit switch in it, repositioned it so it only traveled to 3 inches. I only needed a 3-inch stroke, and they don't sell 3-inch stroke actuators. But essentially, that's what it looks like. Now I can get back to refoaming them, filling them all back in. My other outboard spar and last flap is here on this side, for the right side. My propeller hub and rudder and stuff up there. But here you can see my actuator setup. I had to go to this little setup here. I'll have to end up making new bell cranks thicker to support this shaft bearing, because it has to physically turn as this thing rotates. But that's essentially the system. Works very nice. And then the hydraulics for the landing gear. So that's basically it for the season. Weather's going to turn to crap tomorrow, be in the 40s. Rain today, so I wanted to get this in while the weather was still nice. There's my CGS Hawk Aero 2. It's going to get new fabric. Going to be replacing all the fabric on the fuselage wings. The tail section's all taken apart. Most of the fabric for the tail's right there. There's all the stabilizers, fin, elevator, rudder back there ready for fresh fabric. So that'll be my winter project. So, well, hope you enjoyed the video. Please add any comments you may feel. Thanks for watching. So this is Dino Don out.